Now we are going to be look at the practical section for the Vlookup function. This workbook you can download from the resource section. No need to be worried about it. And the workbook name is a Vlookup function, and you can download from the resource sections. The Vlookup function workbook contain 4 worksheets. The first worksheet is exact match method 1. It means that lookup data considered as a range. And the second is exact match method 2, lookup data converted as a table. Then third is approximate method 1, lookup data considered as a range. The fourth sheet is approximate match method 2. It means that lookup data converted as a table. Before we are going to be do the Vlookup function, we should understand what is the range. Range means the set of the data, right? So this is the set of the data. This is called the range, right? So likewise, you need to understand the fundamental term word for the Excel. So the range means the set of the data. Here is this is called that range, and this is the data range. Okay, and now you can see this example Vlookup function exact match method 1, lookup data considered as a range. So this is the lookup data. This is the lookup data. So lookup data consider as a range mean we are going to be consider this lookup data as a just range, right? The second method exact match method 2, lookup data converted as a table. It means that this is the lookup data, right? We will convert this data into table first. After that we will retrieve the data, or after that we are going to be use the Vlookup, right? This is the second method. Likewise here also I will do first this lookup data considered as a range. It means that this is the lookup data. This lookup data considered as a range mean just take this is as a range, and this the second method I'm going to be convert this lookup data as a table. That is the second method. You can see lookup data converted as a table in the approximate match. We can do in this two method, exact match 2 method and approximate match 2 method. We can use the Vlookup function. Now I'm going to be explain this example. This is the student's exam result 2020. The first column is student roll number. There are 20 students are available in this data range, right? So the first column is contain the student roll number. The second column is contain the student name. The third column is student gender. Then fourth column is grade. Then fifth column is Tamil marks. Sixth column is Islam marks. And the seventh column is science marks. The eighth column is maths marks. Ninth column is English marks. And then 10th column is total marks. It means that Tamil, Islam, science, maths, English all together total marks. Then column 11th is average. It means that total marks divided is number of subject, right? So that is the average we get. This is the data range. Here is the chart, a student exam result, right? The student roll number. If I select the student roll number, the automatically student name, gender, grade, Tamil marks, Islam marks, science marks, maths marks, English marks, then total and average marks should be retrieved from this table. So if you want to be retrieve the data, we can use the Vlookup function, right? I have created this chart for getting the student result in 1C, right? So student roll number, if I type the student roll number, student name, gender, grade, Tamil, Islam, science, maths, English, total and average mark should be appear here. It means that the data should be retrieved from this range to here. So how can we do it? We can do by using Vlookup function. The first method is lookup data considered as a range. It means that we use this is as a just range. So first I am going to be type the student roll number. Roll number I am going to be put 1001, right? So 1001 just I am going to be type. Then student name I am going to be, if I type the student roll number, student name, gender, grade, everything, it will be retrieved from this table, right? So how can we do it? We can use the Vlookup function. So Vlookup function, as I told you, first if you want to be enter any formulas or function, we have to be first to put that equal sign. So I'm going to be put that equal sign. Then I'm going to be called the Vlookup. So Vlookup, and start the bracket. There are 4 parameters we need to be passed in this bracket. So the first is lookup value. What basis we are going to be search? We are going to be search based on the roll number. So I'm going to be choose the roll number is the lookup value, comma, and then table array. Table array mean we have to select the lookup data. The lookup data is here. So I'm going to be select the lookup data. I'm going to be select all the range, right? I'm going to be select all the range. Then the table array complete. So I'm going to be put that comma. Then column index is student name. We are going to be search student name. Student name, which column? First column roll number, second column student name. So second column is student name. So I'm going to be type 2, second column, comma. We need approximate match or exact match. We need exact match. Exact match mean what exactly see in the cell, it will be retrieved here. So I need the exact match. So I'm going to be choose the exact match. Then I'm going to be close the bracket, just enter the student name will be appear here, right? So 1001 is the Hafila. So if I type 1002 is Sanfara. For an example, I'm going to be type 1002 Sanfara. So our Vlookup is working. Likewise, I am going to be enter the gender. Gender is equal. I know I'm going to be retrieve the data by using Vlookup function. So I need to call the Vlookup. Start the bracket, and then lookup value is we are going to be search based on the student roll number. So lookup value is this one, comma, table array. The table array is this one, comma, then column index. The gender is where is available. Gender is available in the third column. First column roll number, second column student name, third column is gender. So gender is third column. I'm going to be put 3. We need exact match or approximate match. We need exact match. So I'm going to be choose the exact match, then close the bracket, then enter. I'm not going to be type one by one. I just going to be drag and drop, right? So you can see here is lookup value and table array consist. It means that fixed, but only change the column index. So if I use the $sign, I can lookup value and table array by using F4 key. So how can I do it? So I'm going to be select lookup range, lookup value, and I'm going to be press F4. It will lock. It means that lock. As well, table array also I'm going to be lock. I'm going to be enter F4 key. The table array also lock. But the column index we need to be changed. So that's it. So I'm going to be enter. Then I'm going to be drag and drop. Everything come Shanfara. Alright. Everything come Shanfara because we put the column index 2. Now I'm going to be change the column index based on the requirement. So here is student name second column, the gender is third column. So I'm going to be change the third column, enter, and the grade is a fourth column. So here is I'm going to be enter 4, enter, and then Tamil marks is fifth column. So Tamil is fifth column, and Islamic 6 column. Islam is 6. I am going to be change 6. Here is 7. Science is 7. Here is 8. English is 9. English is 9. Total is 10. And average is column 11. Right. We retrieve the data from this table. So now if I enter the student roll number, it's automatically retrieve the data from this range. So for an example, if I want to be get that 1004, it means Sujat details, I can get it. 1004, just type and enter. Sujat, he is a male, grade 10, Tamil marks 65, Islam marks 98, Science mark 85, Maths marks 78, English marks 25, total 351, average 70.2. So I'm going to be change this color like this one, and I'm going to be bold because this is the average. And I'm going to be change like middle. Right. So it's using colorful. Right. If I want to be get that Afrat, so I can get it. Afrat roll number is 1012. So I'm going to be type 1012 and everything it appear here. If you type the wrong student roll number, it will come NA error. It means that not available. For an example, there is no 1021, right? So I'm going to be type 1021. It will come NA. NA mean not available. So if it is enter the roll number, it's wrong, it will come NA error. It means that not available, right? So if you write the correct one, it will come the right data, right? For an example, 1002, it's available here. So Sanfara and female, grade 10, 95, everything's appear here. So this is how we can retrieve the data from this range to this chart, right? So we do it the first method, lookup data consider as a range. This is the lookup data we consider as a range. I hope that you understand well.